welcome to our weekly Icarus Patchnotes discussion. I'm here with Carl and with Echo today as well, so I'm gonna hop over back to Discord.
Is comfortable, so
Hiya folks.
hi there.
Hey folks, how are you doing?
Not bad, not
Oh
bad.
god, I gotta turn the sound off of that.
Great hunts, yay!
Indeed.
Yay!
So let's go into it, so we can get through the patch notes, so we can get to the actual gameplay as well.
Indeed.
Okay, okay.
So we have the Copernicus update today, week 189. We have the free Copernicus update, Great Hunt campaigns, and double experience. Now Copernicus is here, the name we, by the way, only got told last week, that this update is gonna be called Copernicus. So Copernicus is here with new items, legendary weapons, and 78 new achievements. Great Hunts is also available right now. So welcome to week 189er. This week we are launching not just one, but two major additions. The Copernicus update, a free content update for all players, and the Great Hunt campaigns, a premium paid expansion, a DLC, that introduces 3 new campaigns, 34 new missions, legendary weapons, and a host of exclusive items and rewards. Plus, we are running a double XP event this weekend. Well, basically this week. Now below you'll find a deeper dive into what a free Copernicus update and the Great Hunts campaign DLC each bring to the table. So let's get into it and let's quickly watch this nice video they brought out. Okay, there's some nice interesting stuff going on there, I have to say.
Yeah. That looks pretty interesting.
Yep. So let's have a look. If we skip this first base part thingy, then this Arctic's interesting looking rifle. Almost like, almost maybe this is the anti-material rifle. It's not a sniper. We see that one a little bit later. So,
Yeah.
oh, there's the ice mammoth popping up. Man, the thing looks massive.
Yeah, with double moose horns by the look of it.
Yep.
What armor is that?
Let's see. This one, I don't know. It may be scorpion armor?
Hmm.
Scorpion variant, looking at the little horns on the arm.
Don't know.
Let's see. Big ape. And nice lighting effects with a flamethrower. I'm happy with the lighting changes they did last week.
Yeah, same here.
This is gonna look real cool on the ape with a flamethrower. Before the lighting changes, this would have been looking less epic.
Yes.
Let's see. There's the Quarite. New machine here. Some 3D printer-ish.
It's probably the lab.
Yeah, must
The
be.
legendary labrication thingamajig.
Huh? Here's the new rifle again. One-shotting the mammoth. Well, we don't know how many times she shot him before. There was no health bar, but interestingly looking, you know. This little cylinder on the side.
Yeah, looks cool.
Okay, so stuff about the campaigns. Oh, contact device has a new tab. Norix boss tracker required, so for the Norix stuff, for the great hunts. Yeah, we're getting new research branches. Sorry, mission branches for the great hunts. Cool, cool. Quarrites outcomes. Quarrites and their burrows will appear in desert areas, in all areas, and land shark will appear in large caves. Okay. So imagine you followed, you get this outcome here. Land sharks will appear in large caves. So there you are mining a cave, and all of a sudden a land shark pops up inside that cave.
Oh, wonderful.
Yep. Now, from what I've understood, running these missions, you have to like choose a certain rewards which will alter your open world, and they are going to be mutually exclusive. So if you want to test out another of them outcomes, you'll have to start a new open world and do the mission 3 there again.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. I think we recognize this area with this big tree here, Carl.
Yeah, that was upstairs that we traveled up indeed.
Yeah. And yep, indeed, it's gonna be the big ape. Talking about big ape. I think this is the sandworm crossbow or something. The double arms. The one that shoots javelins.
Yes, shoots javelins.
In the eyeball. He's not liking that. Drill arrow.
No.
Look, drill arrow is gonna mine the oxide there.
Yep.
Okay, back to the rhyme tusk. And this fancy new horny armor. Oh, here's our sniper rifle.
Yes, it can kill a gazelle. That's not alert. That's got a stealth crit damage multiplier applied to it. So
I
it's
don't
definitely a
know.
high damage weapon. It's extremely good because it can kill an unalerted gazelle. Yes.
I don't
One
know.
shot.
Okay. What
Maybe with updates.
which
Yeah,
armor
maybe.
is that?
They have new armors as well. The yeah, there are a couple of new armors are mentioned in the patch notes themselves, but we will be getting new armors as well. It is looking
Okay.
menacing though.
Yeah, innit?
Yeah, look at the scope on that thing, man. But yeah, I think if you get the proper upgrades for it, it will become a quite powerful sniper rifle, Carl. No worries.
Yeah.
Next we get the gauntlet, mining
Hey,
gauntlets.
Jaws, how you doing? Good to see you.
Hey Jaws, welcome. That sniper rifle, indeed, right? It's quite big one. I want one.
Yeah.
Doing fine, thanks. How you doing yourself? Been
Yeah, I,
yeah.
I concur. I concur with his first comment, which goes, "Damn."
I know, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look at the mining gauntlets. This is the quarrite reward, if I've read the patch note correctly. Smashing. Yeah, mining armature. Let's see here. Oh, that other rifle we were looking at might be the kinetic rifle. The sniper is the anti-material rifle.
Correct.
I wonder if it's an actual working scope or another camera zoom. Let's hope it is the scope, Josh. It does look like it's a scope. It's the same as when you have a scope on your hunter rifle in game. Anti-material rifle, tactical bow, mining armature, the frontier revolver. That's the Black Wolf one. Kinetic rifle, javelin launcher. We saw him take out the ape with this one. A heavy flamethrower, and the biotech mole. I'm well, not sure how I am. Good, last 2 hours at work, felt dizzy and ill. Oh, that's no good. Other than that, I'm okay. Well, at least you managed to get back to your home, so there's that. Hope everything will be okay, man. Regarding the update, I'm
Yeah.
hyped. So cool. I know, right? I'm hyped as well. Buy legendary license, 50k rent for a license. As you can see at the bottom here. No, I was asking about them licenses and like buying the weapons and stuff, and I've been told by devs that in order to actually get one of those weapons, you will have to finish the corresponding mission branch. So you can't go and like mine a gazillion black wolves and then buy all the weapons with that.
Okay, do you want to explain the different colors to me on the left-hand side, right-hand side, sorry?
So the top one we have our Ren, which is like the base currency. Then
Purple
we have the
exotics, red
purple exotics.
exotics.
Purple exotics is in Styx, Olympus, and in Prometheus. Then we get the red exotics, which is Prometheus exclusive. Then we get a green one, which is going to be biomass. Now, if you kill a boss, you get like the materials from it, like the black wolf tooth, the centrum scales, the scorpion carapace, etc. You can convert those in a new bench to the biomass. And the bottom one is licenses.
Okay.
So this guy must have like cheated in 101 licenses in order to get like all the weapons unlocked, I reckon.
Well,
Otherwise, he has
chances are it.
been doing a lot of gaming. Even I would
Yeah,
have had trouble getting this amount.
Yeah, well, chances are it's a dev's game, so.
Yeah. Apparently, regarding nodes, you probably have to have several open worlds on each map to be able to experience everything as a pathwise style. Yeah. As I said before, when we were looking at like the mission board and like possible outcomes, already said indeed like it's going to be changing your open world, mutually exclusive choices. If you want to have another outcome, you'll have to start a new open world and do this mission again. Yeah.
Yeah, now that to me seems a little bit. Oh, what was the word I was going to
Well,
say?
it does add replayability, that's for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, it's. There's the word I'm trying to think of. Sorry, brain fog today. Serious brain fog. Um, but it seems a bit time wasting that you have to open up another open world to do the same mission to get a different outcome every time.
Well,
You know,
Although
I
on
mean,
the other hand, the
people.
outcomes are static now, are like persistent.
true, but it's also a good way to clear out the legacy of the game, which is where people are
Yeah,
holding on to a game that was launched in the first open world when it was released and refused to let go of it, so they're stuck to the leg of their parent like a toddler, refusing to do anything. And until they give them a piece of candy and say, it's not that bad, you really need to let go now and let's move on. Because keep
true.
on supporting legacy isn't a sustainable
True,
solution.
and I've seen multiple reports from people experiencing issues in their open worlds, and it turns out it's an open world which has lasted for like a year and a half already or so. And like, yeah, okay, but this is quite likely a result of this being a very old open world, so do start a new one. This will indeed promote starting new open worlds. So yeah, that's what we think about it, Jos. That you have to have several open worlds in each map. Echo is like, yeah, I don't like it really. Icarus like, hey, at least it promotes starting a new open world. And I'm like, hey, I already have multiple open worlds. What's one more or less, right? I'll
Yeah,
just be
well,
starting a new one.
how are you going to be able to keep track of which one's which, though?
I don't care. There's the random factor, which is going to be fun. Then I'm like blindly choosing an open world to play. And then it's going to be a big surprise if all of a sudden I step out of my pod and this quarry pops up from the ground. Well, not directly, obviously, because I will be starting in my base, continuing in my base. But yeah, walk outside and all of a sudden a quarry pops up. Like, oh yeah, that was this open world. Okay, it's going to be fun.
Looking forward to it.
I think once you see the board, you will see which way you're going. So I don't think that will be a problem to keep track of it. More talking about if you have like multiple open worlds with multiple mission paths already finished. Then how do you know which open world has where have you had which choices? Yeah, you just have to name the way in a specific way, indeed. But then again, Jaws, up front, you don't know, you don't possibly know yet what choices you're gonna make. So yeah. So basically, number your open worlds and keep a spreadsheet. Like this number we made this choice, that number we've made that choice, etc., etc.
Ah, well, that'll be down to you.
Yep, true. Yeah, let's quickly continue this mission here. Black Wolf Revolver. Too bad there are no damage numbers. I have no idea how much damage he did to that croc.
Yeah, well, that's because he's got his HUD off.
Well, he did die, the croc. He was like, well, actually he didn't. He kept on coming. Oh, and here we have the mall, the big club. See, on his first great hunt, some obvious name. The next name it differently, you know what you have done in previous. If you the next open world, if I put in the name what I did in the previous open world, then I would have to indeed like number my open worlds like sticks 1, sticks 2, sticks 3, etc. But we'll see. Ah, there's a new scanner thingy. Ah, must be the boss scanner ish new device.
Yeah. It beats having to put a scanner down and try and figure out which way it's pointing.
True, but that's where you have the head attachment for. Show world bosses on map. There is a talent for
Yeah.
it as well, I believe. There's definitely a module for it in the workshop. So there are multiple ways already.
Cool.
A couple of very nice, very interesting things in this here short video.
Yep.
So let's continue. This week we have a double experience weekend. To coincide with the Copernicus and the Great Hunt update this week, and we have a double XP event. You'll level up at twice the speed all weekends until Monday New Zealand time. I wonder how they gonna like end the double XP. Last time it lasted a week and it was removed with the next update. So I don't know if they like gonna bring out a hotfix for this to end the double XP event. We'll see. Last time it was also called double XP weekend, but then it lasted an entire week. So this
Or maybe
week,
they
yeah,
figured out a way to stop that. So
they could have done it when everything was still stored centrally, but I don't think they can do it now anymore without running a patch.
okay.
So this week, the free Copernicus update. This week marks the release of our latest major update, Copernicus. This update deepens existing systems and gives users fresh reasons to return to Icarus. Keep in mind, Copernicus is not part of the Supporters Edition. Um, Dangerous Horizons, which is going to be the next update, map codename Elysium, will be part of the Supporter Edition again, the first cohort. This Copernicus is not part of this, so for you and me, Echo, Dangerous Horizons will be free. Great Hunts you'll have to buy.
Yeah.
Well, have to buy as in if you want it, you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Well, let's have a look what is in the Copernicus update. 5 legendary weapons, 8 workshop consumables, 36 crafted items, 1 armor set, a building set, nice, new epoxy recipe, cool, and 78 new achievements. So the biggest, probably most important question for today, which map are we gonna try out first? Not sure yet, Josh. We have been preparing a base in Styx, which we can try out and try to do at least like one of the supposedly easier missions, as in like Black Wolf or something, or Sandworm, or straight away go for Garganoton. But you'll just have to wait and see and join in with the subsequent gameplay stream. Then you will see. Copernicus. At the core of Copernicus is a powerful new tier of boss-related gear. These items can only be crafted using resources harvested from world bosses. Massive, high-risk enemies that now offer equally massive rewards. One side note here, and this will be later on in the patch notes as well. Sandworm and Scorpion rewards, the scales and carapace, have been modified to drop of those. So, massive rewards, we'll have to see. Anyway, blueprints for these new items are now available as mission rewards across Olympus, Styx and Prometheus. Missions will need to be replayed to gain these new rewards though. So some standout additions include the intimidating Black Wolf armor set. That might have been the one the guy with the sniper rifle was wearing. Exclusive planet crafted modules. Up until now all modules you had to get from the space station. Now we get planet crafted modules. Cool. And the deadly new Scorpion crossbow. Oh, look at that thing. Look at that crossbow, man.
Yeah.
I want
That
one.
looks so cool.
I know, right? Oh, actually, no, this is the Black Wolf armor set. Look at the helmet. It has the Black Wolf head on it.
Pew pew pew.
Now, alongside these items, we're introducing a new exotic currency, legendary biomass. This rare resource is dropped only by world bosses and plays a critical role in powering up one of the most exciting features of this update, legendary weapons. The new weapons and all new items in the game. And alright, this is just for the free part. The DLC will give you even more. Checked it out on Blueprint Tech 3 yesterday. A lot of new cool stuff. I know, right? I haven't checked it out yet, so for me it's like all gonna be all new as well. But oh man, I can't wait. Now, legendary weapons are a top tier class of gear crafted exclusively in the orbital biolab. These weapons can be taken down to the planet and customized through a powerful upgrade system. Each weapon has 4 upgrade slots and each slot offers 3 unique upgrades. Note though, choose wisely. Once you apply an upgrade, it is locked in. That to me sounds like you apply an upgrade, you cannot take it off to try another one. So if you wanna check all possible combinations, you will need to buy that same or craft the same weapon 81 times.
Ouch.
Yeah.
So choose wisely. Indeed.
That's a relatively interesting approach because most games have modular setups intended to actually make it modular in the sense that you can chop and change to find the place to adapt the weapon to your playstyle. Obviously, that can't easily be done unless you do a lot of RNG based calculation, spreadsheet max minning or min maxing kind of thing. So, definitely a unique approach that
Yep.
you can't take it out at all. I understand that some companies or some modules would be like, oh, you have to pay in currency to remove it so that you could slot in something else rather than, oh,
Well,
well, this is useless now, and then throw it out the window.
all you need to do is once you unlock the weapon is pay 15k Ren and you have a new license. So there you go.
Yes, easy.
Even for me, it's gonna be like, okay, 15k is gonna be worth it, but
Yeah, like I said, it's just a very odd thing to be like, oh, well, I dragged in the wrong item because I thought it was this one. I know, like I said, mistakes are made, and especially if it's like on slot this one, slot this one, slot that one. Okay, great. Put this one in. Oh, my mouse slipped. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Oh, great. That's not the one I wanted. So now I have to build it all over again.
yeah.
So, yeah, by the way.
I know yours. 50k Ren times 81 is like 1.2 million Ren for one weapon alone. And now you say times
Yeah.
5 weapons. However, keep in mind, the DLC is going to give you even more weapons. I believe it's going to add another 3. So 8 weapons times 1.2 million Ren. eh, 9.6 million Ren. I think
I
I'm
don't
gonna
even
need to.
think.
I think I'm gonna need to play a bit more Icarus to get there.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't even think you've got that much Ren, Kearney.
Not yet. Not yet. Okay. So it states below here as well. If you want to try a different build, you'll need to craft a fresh copy of the weapon. With 4 slots and 3 options each, every weapon offers up to 81 possible upgrade combinations. Now, by the way, I understand why this dev had 101 licenses. Yeah. So he could test out some different combinations. I assume, by the way, you need the license to actually craft the weapon. So if you want to craft a second weapon, you need another license for it. But that is just thinking out loud. It might be you only need the license once, times 15k, and then like endlessly craft weapons. I don't know. That would definitely reduce the the requirement for rent. Then we'll see. Now, to access legendary weapons, you'll need a legendary license, which is purchasable with a large amount of Ren, 15k. Plus, from what I've heard from the devs, in order to even unlock the weapon, you need to finish the corresponding mission branch first. So you can't say, hey, look, I have like 150k Ren line around. I'm quickly gonna buy the licenses and straight away get the legendary weapons. No, you will have to finish the mission branch first before you can actually get the weapon. Which I like, by the way. It does require you to kill all of the bosses at least once.
No, that's fair enough.
Now, these legendary weapons don't just hit hard, they represent the apex of Icarus gear and bring a new level of endgame depth and experimentation to your loadout.
That
And
sounds like it's in preparation for
well,
the
you,
the last DLC.
Elysium, Danger
Yeah,
Horizons, yeah, maybe. Also, once you've done the first mission, you can get that legendary weapon and And the planet side crafted stuff and use it in the next mission chain.
Mhm.
So you might wanna have a look at which mission you start first.
Yeah.
Now finally, for the completionists, Copernicus also introduces 78 new achievements, spanning general gameplay, Prometheus, the New Frontiers expansion content, and the update itself. Whether you are chasing milestones or just exploring what's new, there's plenty to uncover. And a couple of those achievements have been mentioned in future content in earlier patch notes already. There were a couple of interesting ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Survive swim in lava.
yeah.
Ha!
The dude, where's my map? Enter the null sector. Not lost. Travel through the S-lines to the ice sheet.
Yeah. Fall to your death in the null sector.
Yep.
I doubt that's going to be very difficult.
Yeah, but don't forget, don't do this if you play solo or fall to your death right next to a base where you have put your spawn point.
Yeah.
Rip Mr. Kitty, your pet crosses the rainbow bridge. Habitat acquired, build a home for your new pet. All I can think of here is the chicken coop there.
Hmm.
No take, only throw, play fetch with your dog. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Outpost veteran spends 10 hours exploring your outpost. I hope they
Tame a
will be.
hostile creature.
I hope they will be like retroactive though. So this update is sick. Seeing all this stuff, I understand why it's taken so much time. But yeah, still they were pretty fast. I'm glad they postponed it a few months as well to make it proper. And the way I really like it and want it to be, instead of stressing it out to finish up some touches. And not a few months. They were planning on releasing it 4 or 5 weeks ago. But yeah, they did postpone it a bit to. And in that time, by the way, they reworked the entire, I believe, the entire ape mission ape mission branch, for example. So they did do quite a lot still in those last few weeks. But yeah, me too. I'm glad they took the time to make it proper. Like it gives a proper workable update. Didn't they say 2 or 3 months ago? So at first, now there was a mention a couple of weeks ago, like they were planning to release the Great Hunts DLC this week, but we decided not to do it because there was still some kinks they wanted to iron out. I think they also
Yeah.
said themselves just on the Discord. Oh, possible.
Yeah.
Oh.
Personally, I'd rather wait a couple of weeks and have it more or less kinkless.
Yep. So, when it comes to the Great Hunts Campaigns DLC, which by the way currently is 10% off if you buy the Great Hunts DLC separately. 3 ways to get it. Buy it separately. Buy it as the Great Hunts bundle. This one will include Styx and Prometheus. So Styx, Prometheus and Great Hunts. Or via the completer set. All with a different different percentages off. So anyway, the DLC. Now Great Hunts introduces 3 brand new campaigns built around branching paths and meaningful choices that shape your experience. Again, mutually exclusive choices to be made. Multiple playthroughs are encouraged to see everything they have to offer. Again, you change your open world in one way, you want to change it in another direction, you'll have to create a new open world. Now these campaigns are playable exclusively on open world maps. This is the first DLC specifically for open worlds. And your decisions have lasting effects, altering the environment, unlocking new mission opportunities, and even triggering the appearance of unique creatures across the map. Now in total the campaign brings 34 brand new missions. These missions are tightly integrated into each campaign's story and frequently culminate in high-stakes boss encounters. Now, these all-new bosses appear in dedicated, instanced areas separate from the regular map. These aren't just more brutal fights, they are cinematic, multi-phase battles designed to challenge experienced players and deliver some of the most epic moments in Icarus to date. We're definitely gonna play these.
Yeah, I think my most significant moment to date was sorry, Carl. Carl saying, "I'll take on the Scorpion King. I'll show you how it's done."
Oh yeah. Yep, that was a pretty defining moment.
It was, wasn't it, Carl?
Yep.
So, completing these missions rewards you with powerful gear, including unique legendary weapons tied to specific bosses, and valuable blueprints to expand your crafting options. Now, the update also introduces 5 new armor sets, each with distinct bonuses and visual styles to suit a variety of builds and playstyles. And of course, scattered throughout the new content are new creatures to hunt, study and survive against, bringing fresh surprises and challenges to the open world sandbox. Now let's dive into each of these campaigns. Each of these three DLC exclusive campaigns. We have the Quarite campaign. Now set in the Olympus map, the Quarite campaign follows the emergence of strange underground creatures, clashing with the native cave worms. The story begins with the mysterious disappearance of miners at a remote base, leading you on a journey across Olympus to uncover the truth. Along the way, you'll unlock 2 unique armor sets: the Cave Worm armor set and the Carbon Weave armor set. Carbon Weave, by the way, is a new material. We have the Platinum Weave and we have the Carbon Fiber. Carbon Weave is new. And you'll also gain access to 11 brand new boss exclusive items, including the Quarite Gun, the Drill Arrow, which we've seen, and the Quarite Grenade. You'll engage in intense cave combat against both the new creatures and hostile cave worms. Carbon Weave must be the armor the guy with the sniper was wearing. Yeah, could very well be. Kinda makes sense. Although, like, carbon fiber does not necessarily need to be black, but yeah. And the armor Ek was asking about, by the way, was not the one with the sniper rifle. The one Ek was asking about was the one with the little horns on the arm pieces. And it was
Yeah.
more brownish armor, not the black one. So yeah, might be the cave worm armor as well. Now, we culminate the Quarite campaign in an epic multi-phase boss fight deep underground, where you will confront a massive and unstable Quarite entity. Survive the encounter and you'll unlock the legendary weapon, the Mining Armature. A powerful, upgradable gauntlet, originally engineered for heavy-duty mining and now reforged for combat. Completing the campaign also rewards you with 2 new character talent points to enhance your abilities. Now, I don't know whether this will be for this character only, or whether this will be like account-wide, like the extra talent points we had with the Ironclad and the Finality and the third one on Olympus. But thought it was the black sniper armor. No, I was talking about the brown one. Yeah. One thing I'm looking forward to get and try out, the mining arm. Yeah, it does look cool. However, I'm not sure it's going to be faster than me mining with a pickaxe though. But yeah, we'll see. 2 new character talent points. Maybe I should actually look into getting the 4th food slot for my characters. Anyway, Gargantuan campaign. Set on the Styx map, the Gargantuan campaign begins with the urgent mission to track down escaped experiments, wreaking havoc across the land. Now, this adventure features 12 challenging missions, leading to a showdown against a powerful boss. Now, along the way you'll encounter a unique new creature and discover 13 new items, including the Frenzy Tonic and a Sonic Attractor that provide fresh tactical options. We'll also unlock the imposing Gargantuan armor set, another armor, cool, designed for close quarters combat. I like to go in melee, so that might be good armor for me. And the campaign introduces a new workshop item and a global plant, the bananas. Banana, 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 banana. Yeah. So there's where the bananas come in. I reckon they will come with new recipes as well. Banana, banana, indeed, yeah. A good idea, the food buff points. Hint, hint, peek, peek. I know, right? I've read the patch notes already. Yeah, food buff as a fourth food slot for an extra food buff. Maybe, like, if I get a lot of new talent points, maybe I don't have to respec any other important talents. We'll have to have a look when we're in game. Now, the Gargantuan campaign culminates in an epic multi-phase boss fight against a formidable world boss, testing your skills and strategy to the limit. Survive the encounter to unlock the full potential of the anti-material rifle, the big sniper one, along with other valuable rewards that make the battle well worth it. Completing the campaign also rewards you with 2 new character talent points. Interesting banana tree, I guess, along with coconut. Hope for a new recipe with the banana too, and not only a new veggie. Yeah, I reckon it will be a new fruit. Yeah, I reckon it will come with its own recipes, George. Otherwise, they introduce bananas like, yeah, okay, now what can you do with it? So, I reckon it will have recipes as well. Rhymetusk campaign. Set in the Prometheus region, the Rhymetusk campaign has you tracking down various terraforming enzyme creature experiments taking place across the map. This offers an intense adventure with 11 challenging missions, culminating in a climactic battle against a legendary boss. Now, along the way you'll encounter 2 new creatures and discover 12 new items that expand your tactical options, including the enzymic mutation ammo, cool, Rhymetusk javelin, and the Rhymetusk Arctic module. This must be one of the planet-side crafted modules, and I assume it's going to give you a good protection in the Arctic, good cold protection. All your FI suit is going to be a pretty good suit to wear, I reckon, with all the new modules. Now, the campaign also rewards you with 2 unique armor sets. The Rhymetusk armor and the Arctic survival armor, designed to help you survive Prometheus' harsh environment. Now, we culminate in an epic multi-phase boss fight that will test your combat skills and strategy. Survive this fierce encounter and you'll unlock the full potential of the legendary tactical bow, along with other valuable rewards and 2 character talent points that make the challenging well worth it. So this DLC will give your characters 6 more points. We, like with the finality mission, that is the last storyline mission on Prometheus Null Sector, gave you 3. They added a reward of 2 talent points to the Ironclad mission on Styx, and 2 to another mission on Olympus, and I always forget the name of that mission. So we got 7 there, another 6 here. So 6 more talent points indeed, plus all the other from Styx, Olympus and Prometheus. Yeah, there's like 13 total extra talent points, which is a lot. I believe he had like 90 or so. At 13, that's quite some.
Yeah. Quite a bit.
Yep. So content requirements though. The Great Hunt campaigns span all 3 Icarus maps. Everyone with the base game can access the Core campaign on Olympus, and players with the Styx and New Frontiers expansions can access the Gargantuan campaign on Styx and the Rhymetusk campaign on Prometheus in New Frontiers. So yeah, it's a new free update, but in order to like get everything from the update, and also with the DLC, like it spans all 3 maps, so you would need to have all 3 maps to unlock the full potential of the DLC and the update. 30 more talent points to put on bow and other good combat stuff. I know, right, Jos? Like I said, I think I'm gonna have to look into like, hey, how many talent points do I need to spend to get to the extra, the 4th stomach slot? Okay, so playing with friends, right? Now, if you don't own the Great Hunt DLC yourself, you can still play if one of your teammates who does have the DLC hosts your multiplayer game. Quick breakdown of what you can and cannot do when playing with your friends, if you don't have the DLC but your friend has. So you can view the campaigns, but you cannot start them. Someone with the DLC has to start it. However, once started, you can play in a friend's campaign. You can gain all items and unlocks from campaign missions. You can even unlock and craft all planetary items gained from playing missions, so far as the same as it has always been, like you have like everything, as long as the one starting the prospect has the DLC. And now here's where it's like splits off. You cannot purchase the anti-material rifle, the tactical bow, or the mining armature without owning the DLC. So those 3 legendary weapons, if you want to have those, you will have to get the DLC. I reckon you can still use it. So have the one with the DLC craft a weapon, drop it for you. But you cannot craft it yourself. So I think this is the first time where you actually need to buy the DLC in order to actually get full functionality.
Okay.
I mean, kind of makes sense, right? Buy the DLC.
Yeah. Yep, just did.
The DLC ain't that expensive anyway, in my opinion. Yeah, I was looking at the prices last night. Like less than €25 base price, and then depending on how you get it, like either get it directly with 10% off, or you go to complete a set, which is like 30+% off, or you get the Great Hunt bundle, which by the way also a dynamic bundle, and then you get like 10% off the Great Hunt DLC, and then 33% off the total of those 3 DLCs. But if you already have the Styx and Prometheus, you get basically 43% off or so.
Mhm.
So yeah, you paid 14.77. Yeah, I don't know exactly what I paid. I just went, you know what? I want to support them, so I'm actually looking where I get the least amount of discount, and I went that way. Nah, I could have gotten it cheaper, I know. Yeah, 15 bucks. And look at what you get from it. Indeed, you get so much from it. For me, well worth the money. Plus, like I said, I want to support the devs.
Yep.
So your support makes these updates possible, and this time instead of the pets bundle, we now have the Great Hunts launch bundle. If you want to check these on Steam, go to the Sticks page or the Prometheus page. There you will have a link to the Great Hunts bundle. If you go to the Great Hunts page, you don't see this bundle. So yeah. I just bought it without looking, didn't check for expensive or cheap. Already have all the DLC stuff, so that's why it only costs that amount. I know, right? I know. But yeah,
Yeah. Well, I just got the Great Hunt download, so um, I don't know whether or not my game has actually downloaded the DLC yet. So I
if
was
you
wondering how I can force it.
you can always do a verify files.
Okay.
After you get the DLC, you can always do a verify files to force the download off. As you can see, it's like 33% off the bundle, and like I don't know why they have different numbers here, but by the way, this is I'm not logged into Steam, so if I like without anything, like with only the base game, want to buy the Great Hunts bundle, I pay 47.25, like full price for 33% off New Frontiers and Sticks, and an additional 10 plus 33% of Great Hunts, whatever.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
they they were looking
I'm
at
just.
yeah,
Yeah. Sorry. I'm just verifying now.
okay. Um, there was something weird going on with Steam and the prices and how the prices were calculated and discounts calculated. So Steam was messing up a little bit there, but anyway, uh, Great Hunts bundle or the complete set bundle, then which gives you like everything you don't have yet. So feel free if you want to support the team, get one
Yeah.
of them bundles with extra DLCs,
Yeah.
and I'm telling
I
you,
think.
it's worth it.
I think. I think the only DLC I didn't get was the pets bundle.
Hmm. Yeah, like I said, I've everything. So just because I want to support the team and I can afford it, so I was like, you know what, let's get it. It gave me an extra mission and some cool looking saddles, some extra cool looking food and water troughs, nice ornate water trough and everything. But yeah. Yeah, the outpost DLC I haven't got, as I don't play the outpost. No, I don't play them either, Josh, but like I said, I was like, I like the game. I think the devs are doing great work. I want to support them. Here you go, everything.
Yeah. I don't have the outposts. Oh no. As the
There are
first
3
cohort.
outposts, were by default in the game. First cohort, I'm not sure first cohort did include all the outpost bundles. Might actually. It might have been part of the first cohort. I don't know anymore. Too long ago.
Um. I'll have to double check my
Yeah.
game and have a look.
But yeah, let's quickly go through the new content. There is only new content. There is no fixes and no future content. So that is gonna save us some time here. There is quite a bit new content though. So the double
However,
XP, weekend stats. Yeah. However,
there is a separate hotfix thing.
yep, a hotfix came out later today because one of the missions was kind of broken or something. I didn't fully read through it though. I mean, it got downloaded from me automatically anyway, so.
Okay, fair enough.
So double XP weekend. The stats and the banner on the start page is there as well. Let's quickly go through them. See if there's anything interesting. So rate limit Scorpion carapace in Centrum scales. The on hit drops to once per second to account for increased fire rate weapons since original implementation. So I was for the Centrum I was always going in with a knife and do like half a dozen hits per second. So I got like half a dozen skills per second. No more. Only one per second. There goes
Okay.
my easy farming of Centrum skills.
Yep.
Ah well. Uh, Conversion rates 25 items for one biomass. This will require a new bench. Biomass something bench. The tooltip pop-up for the bench says add a water connection for faster processing. That doesn't work. The bench does not have a water connection. Um, it's not really worth a hotfix. So it'll probably be fixed in next week's update. Like removing the text add water. We have new fuel source, hardened magma. Realized from the trailer answering my question, sniper has an actual scope zoom. Yeah, I know. It looked like the proper zoomed in like you have with the hunter rifle. Let's see what else. So they had great hunt, specific great hunt benches before, but they got rid of it. Everything is now from the contact device. Let's see what else we have. Giant scorpion, no, called giant scorpion, not just scorpion. Okay. Cave worms spawned during the rock golem boss fight now clean themselves up after 30 seconds of inactivity. Good, so they don't stay there forever. Added a per difficulty level cap to maximum number of the cave worms that can be active at any time during the rock golem quest. Good, you don't get overrun by them if you don't kill them in time. There will be a number. Compliance mission fixed processing order on lab poster. So I reckon we get like a poster telling you like, hey, do this, do that, and those steps were in the wrong order. This is now been fixed. The legendary sniper spotter scope upgrade. So an upgrade for the legendary sniper rifle. Now highlights NPCs at a distance of 175 meter. Cool. But it highlights them. Okay,
Mm.
interesting. So you can see whether or not it's behind the rock. That would be nice. Also highlight so you can actually aim for weak point.
Yeah, I would have thought that was if it was in direct line of sight, though.
Yeah, you have to have direct line of sight indeed, but if far away and you like zoom in, you can't see it proper through bushes, and you're shooting purely based on, I don't know, health bar or something, like I tend to do with my arrows. You can at least
Hmm.
like see the outline, so you can actually aim at a weak point.
Yeah.
Question is though, 175 meters, I don't know the distance where a health bar starts to show, but meh. Let's see. Fixing mission hard lock. Oh, we don't like those. As a drone spawner quest that was not ticking off as required. Hard lock in the mission. Then, yeah, FN up your open world because you can't do that mission. Oops. Or at least you have to abandon the mission and then hope it will properly clean up.
Yeah.
So I'm happy they removed this hard lock. They fix a hard lock. Let's see. Fix issues with instanced levels. So from the DLC, not being cleaned up or restored properly when the last player leaves. Like 2 issues. One was an historical bug, of which they don't know when it was introduced. The other one was related to the recent host-only local pause used to set actor lifetime. For your info, Echo, a while ago they introduced a pause function. A couple of limitations. You can only use it in single play, and you cannot use it on if you play on a DS. You have to host a prospect locally, and you need to be a solo player. And then you can actually pause the game. So
Yeah, well,
you can
that
take a
makes
bio
sense.
break, and then when you come back, you are not like eaten by a crocodile, for example.
Yeah, been there, done that.
That's why you usually play co-op, so the other person can keep an eye out. Anyway, let's see. There's at least one I remember having read here, which was a very important one. Let's see, any more? Adding checkmark image on the prospect unlocks if players have unlocked them. Been granted the account flag, okay. Fix an issue where rock golem juveniles could become invulnerable under certain conditions. That's gonna make them hard to fight. Thank you for fixing that.
It's also going to make them hard to tame.
I don't know if you can tame them actually, but the juveniles. Well, an invulnerable tamed juvenile, I don't care about. Hey, if they turn into an invulnerable adult, tamed and well, I'm fine with that.
Oh yeah, we take that
Although,
every time.
question is, do you want to ride a rock golem? What if he decides to do a rolling attack on an animal whilst you're on his back?
No idea.
That's gonna be painful. Let's see. Sing of remainders of cave room armor, etc. Where? Let's see, where's the one I was looking at? Yeah, it's the third from the top actually. Fixed issue where mounted players on a mount, would not be granted the account flag rewards on mission end. Blueprint unlocks. So luckily they tackled this on experimental, or maybe in a closed beta. I don't know exactly anymore. Turned out if you were on your mount when you killed like the last boss, eh, uh, you would not get the mission unlocks. And then you had to go through
Okay.
the entire. So on a new open world, you had to go through the entire mission branch again and kill the final boss again to get the unlocks for that boss. I'm very happy they fixed that. Don't ask me why you would want to be on. Well, want to be on a mount. If it's a Tusker, for example, he can do some nice damage and add bleed damage and such. Yeah, glad I fixed that. Yeah, the rest is less important than gameplay. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So I'd say we're gonna take a break, a 10-15 minutes break, during which we will discuss which open worlds to start. And then we will be back with a new stream with a gameplay. So Jonas, In some 15 or so minutes we will be back. Join that stream as well so you can see which map we decided to go to for our Great Hunts, first Great Hunts gameplay. So I'm gonna mute you folks out and I'll be back in a sec.
Okay.
So yeah, these were the patch notes. Big update today. That's why we started early, so we also have a little bit more time to play, huh? I can't wait to get to playing. It's gonna be so much fun. But yeah, I hope you folks enjoyed watching us going through the patch notes. We go through them so you don't have to. You can like put it on the background and then like listen with one ear, and you still get like all the ins and outs of the new update. Now, if you did enjoy watching us going through this here and you want to get notified next time I stream, or like with a gameplay for Icarus, feel free to hit that follow button, or if you watch this on YouTube and you want to get notified next time I upload something, feel free to hit that subscribe button. A like would be appreciated as well. Other than that, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. By the way, play normal or hard? Play on hard, yours always on hard. No worries there. So yeah, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good time, and I hope I will see you folks around.